Aligning and opening the front and back midline of the body is foundational for many health issues. This practice helps clear emotional stagnation, promotes blood circulation, stimulates the immune system, and balances the autonomic nervous system and clear blocked qi. It's called the microcosmic orbit. Let's jump right into it. First, we'll prepare the body. Then we'll open up the channels. Finally, we'll circulate the orbit itself. Abdominal or diaphragmatic breathing. Start by noticing your natural breath. If you like, place one hand on your chest and one just below the belly button to help guide your breathing. Inhale so the belly expands outwards like a balloon. The stomach will naturally protrude a little. Your ribcage expands laterally as your lungs fill with air. Your diaphragm, a large dome-shaped muscle, pulls downward, creating more space in the abdominal cavity. So inhale fully through the nose. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Your belly will gently contract, pushing out any loose skin. Relax the abdomen fully between each breath and avoid flaring the nostrils or expanding the shoulders. Don't force a big belly breath if it doesn't come naturally. Just relax the body and breathe easily. When the breath deepens, the belly moves more. As you breathe, you may start to notice sensations throughout the body. For now, just relax and let them come and go without trying to change them. Relax and align. Next, find a comfortable position. You can sit on a chair with both feet flat on the floor or stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Lengthen the sides of the torso by expanding the rib cage and gently extend the spine, lifting the chest upwards. If you're sitting, lengthen the spine by sitting upright. If you're standing, roll the shoulders forward and backward to release any tension in the upper back and neck. Gently press the tongue against the roof of the mouth to connect the front and back. Once you find your posture, stay relaxed and allow the spine to be long and straight. If you'd like, you can also try to make your spine a little longer by tucking your tailbone under and lifting the sit bones. Imagine you have a string pulling the top of your head towards the ceiling. If you're standing, keep weight evenly distributed between both feet. If you're seated, imagine weight flowing from the heels up through the center of the body to the fingertips. Stay in this position for several minutes, allowing your body and mind to relax. If you want to use a guided meditation for this step, we have an entire video dedicated to relaxing and aligning the body. Awareness of digestion. Find a comfortable seated position and continue with the abdominal breath from earlier. Imagine that you are at the lower abdomen, about 2 to 3 finger widths below the navel. Allow your awareness to expand, feeling the area become warm and magnetic. It's okay to imagine yourself as a glowing ball of light in this spot, but don't force anything. Allow any extraneous thoughts to drift away like clouds passing overhead. To opening the channels. Now that we've prepared our body and relaxed into a meditative state, it's time to open the channels of energy that flow through us. We'll do this by practicing simple Qigong movements. These are commonly done before Tai Chi or other Qigong forms. However, we'll only practice a couple here today. You can watch our complete Qigong for Beginners video for more movements to add to this practice. If you'd like, you can stand to practice these movements. However, if you're limited with range of motion or feeling stiff, you can perform them while seated. Most importantly, do what feels comfortable for your body. First, inhale as you extend your arms straight out in front of you, parallel to the floor. Exhale and return your hands back to your lap with palms facing upward. As you inhale again, sweep your arms back and up, keeping your elbows straight. As you reach the highest point, rotate your hands so that your thumbs face up and your fingers face back towards you. Exhale and drop your arms back down to your sides. Inhale and repeat the movement in reverse. Sweep your arms forward, up and around so they're parallel with the floor and thumbs facing up. Turn your hands outward as you exhale and drop your arms back to your lap. To deepen this movement, you can add a twist to the waist on each inhale. As your arms sweep back and forth, focus on moving in a circular path from your hips all the way to your fingertips. You should not feel your spine twisting. Only your hips and upper body should move. If you'd like, you can practice 5 to 10 repetitions. Next, we'll use a simple form of inner smile meditation. While seated, bring your awareness to the lower abdomen dantian. Feel how the muscles are relaxed and yielding. Send a very gentle smile to this area. Allow any tension to melt away from the abdominal area up toward the chest and throat. You may need to consciously relax your facial muscles to prevent tension from replacing your smile. If you'd like, you can visualize any lingering tension as a ball of ice melting away from the body. In this meditation, you are cultivating an overall feeling of relaxation and openness in the midsection of your body. Again, you may need to repeat this process from the lower abdomen up to the chest and throat as the session progresses. Once you've meditated on the midsection, bring your awareness to the pelvic floor, genitals and anus. Send another smile here and allow the body to completely relax. Finally, bring your attention to the back of the body, including the tailbone, lower back, and shoulder blades. Allow any remaining tension to melt away into a sense of relaxation. Spend a few moments relaxing and breathing fully. If you'd like to add another powerful exercise to this practice, try this simple body scan. Begin by bringing your awareness to the toes and feet. Notice any sensations without trying to change them. Slowly move your awareness up the body, acknowledging each part. Allow any tension to melt away as you progress upward. When you reach the head, return your awareness to the abdomen. Notice any changes in sensation after scanning the body. 3. Circulating the orbit. After you finish opening the channels, it's time to circulate the orbit. You can do this either by visualization or sensation. If you've practiced with a guided meditation to open the channels, it's time to sit comfortably, close your eyes, and circulate. To visualize the orbit, imagine a bright white light originating from the perineum, the area between the genitals and the anus. As you inhale, imagine the energy rising up the spine. Along the way, the energy passes through the dantian, located 2 to 3 finger widths below the navel. The energy then flows to the lower back, kidney area, and the belly. The energy then continues up to the chest, heart, and throat, finally reaching the crown of the head. At the highest point, visualize the energy beginning its descent down the front midline of the body. It flows over the chest, stomach, lower abdomen, and pelvis. Finally, the energy reaches the perineum, where it waits to ascend once more. You can repeat this process for several minutes. The alternative method for circulating the orbit involves feeling the energy rather than visualizing it. As you inhale, allow a sensation to rise from the perineum up the spine and to the crown of the head. As you exhale, allow the sensation to descend down the front midline of the body and back to the perineum. As with the visualization technique, you can repeat this for several minutes. Your first time circulating the orbit, you won't likely feel much movement. That's okay. Simply intend the movement and the sensation usually follows. As you gain experience, you may begin to notice a subtle current or fluid motion throughout the body. It's also common to experience warmth, tingling, or pressure along the energy channels. To get the most out of your orbit practice, follow these guidelines. First, coordinate the breath with the movement. Some people find it helpful to inhale as the energy rises and exhales as it descends. Others reverse the pattern. Find what feels smooth and natural. Second, gradually increase the length of your sessions. Start with a few minutes and work your way up to 20 to 30 minutes. Also, don't get discouraged if you don't feel much movement at first. The energy channels can get clogged up due to stress, injury, and illness. Over time, they become more free-flowing. Be patient and persistent, and the results will follow. Finally, you may encounter the following questions. Is there a right or wrong way to circulate the orbit? No. As long as energy is flowing from the perineum up the spine to the crown and down the front midline, you're on track. Can I circulate the orbit while standing? Absolutely. Many people find it easier to feel the energy when standing. Try both positions and see what works best for you. How long should I practice? Some people get great results with just a few minutes per day. Others require longer sessions. Experiment and see what suits you best. So give this practice a try and see how it affects your health and well-being. Thanks for watching.